We saw the Vikings match them back in week 7, but that was before the transformation. I was down on the Vikings offense in sluggish wins at Jacksonville and Tennessee. And as I've told you, Chris, there was something that happened in the second half of that Cardinals game that unlocked Minnesota's offense.
Yeah.
And it might just be as simple as Jordan Addison, getting him in the right frame of mind, even if he's not getting the ball as often as he wants it, getting T.J. Hawkinson healthy. You've got these 4 weapons now. We talked about this on Monday in the aftermath of the win over Green Bay. You can't account for Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson and Jalen Naylor. You just can't do it. And I don't care how good your defense is. If you give Sam Darnold a little time to see how the play develops and where the coverage goes, he's going to spot the guy who's wide open, and he's going to get him the football.
Yeah, that's where it went next level. I know you remember, like, when we had a Sunday night game, I believe earlier in the year. Remember, one of the things that jumped out to me was Sam Darnold staying on the first read too long, right? The play was designed for Justin Jefferson, and a little bit of, like, the early season success of, like, hey, Kevin O'Connell, every play he calls, the first guy's open. So damn, boom, I hit him. Oh, boom, I hit him. Oh, wait, defenses have adjusted, and we went through a little lull there in the middle of the year where Justin Jefferson, the plays called for him, and Sam would sit there and, nope, he's not open. Nope, he's not open. Nope, he's not open. And it's like, hey, he's not open. Like, we got to move on to the next guy. And that's what led to some of the turnovers in the Jacksonville game. Remember, that was kind of when they won 12-7. And it feels like around that Arizona game, maybe Chicago, is where it started to go spread around through the offense, where it started to go, wait, the play was called for Justin Jefferson. Ooh, but it's not there. And let me just trust this guy, Jordan Addison. He's kind of good. And whoa, look at the window here because of Justin Jefferson. There's a huge window here because the whole defense went with that guy. And it felt like he finally settled into that. And then it was a clutch game-winning drive at the end of the game. And Mike, we talk about this all the time. That's the kind of thing now where you do that. You've been playing well. Now you're bringing us back late in football games. The locker room, the offensive line, the offense starts to rally around you, and they start to go, damn, that guy we got at the redheaded quarterback, he's clutch as hell. Man, he doesn't back down from anything. And it just starts this momentum of belief, and I feel like that's what you got there right now in Minnesota.
And I'd love to know the truthful answer to this question. I don't think we'll ever get it. It was on my list of things to potentially bring up with Kevin O'Connell the other day.
You're a
but
bad
once you get into
reporter.
a conversation, once you get into a conversation, it just takes
I
on a
know.
life of its own.
I know.
But I am a bad reporter. That's just independent. It's coincidental. What was said to get Justin Jefferson on board with the idea that the ball isn't going to be forced to him? What was said to get him to buy in to the fact that some games he'll have 14 targets, some games he'll have 5 targets? Recently, though, the last 3 weeks, he's had 14 against the Bears on the Monday night 30-12 win, 13 against the Seahawks,
right,
in that unlikely road victory because the Vikings hadn't won in Seattle since 2006, and 11 against Green Bay. He's getting his targets now, but maybe it's just because the drives are extending and this might be the best way to get him to buy in. Look, Justin, we can't have these freaking drives peter out, 3 and out, because Sam keeps looking for you and they know it. We need to get things rolling, take what's there, and then at the right time, you're the dagger. But you'll still get your throws. You're just not going to get them maybe right away in the game. We got to work some of these other angles. We got to pop a touchdown to Jalen Naylor to give him something to think about, and then they won't be so obsessed with you, and that's when it's going to open up for you. And I think whether he did it on his own or whether somebody talked him into it, you just got to be patient. Just be patient. Let us spread the ball around. That's actually going to create more opportunities for you over the long haul of the game.
Yes, I think it's all of that. I think that's exactly it. I think like the Jacksonville game is the perfect example. He was trying to force feed him that game. It wasn't working. The offense stalled out. Turnovers happened, whatever. And I'm hoping that between Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, and O'Connell, he got into their ear a little bit and was probably like, hey, Justin, you're still the man. You're still going to be the priority guy. We make the number 1 read. But we got to get all these other guys involved. And when we do get them all involved, it's actually going to get you more involved. It's gonna reverse its course. And you explained it the right way. I think that's really what happened. It's, hey, we force-fed Justin Jefferson. Teams adjusted. Teams would double. Teams would shade safeties to him all the time. And then it became, damn, We can't do that all the time because now we're putting all these resources to stop Justin Jefferson, and Jordan Addison and Naylor and Hawkinson are tearing us apart. And then that becomes, well, the hell with doubling Justin Jefferson. Let's just try to play good, sound defense. And then, boom, now Justin Jefferson's open again. And now it's like, pick your poison. What do you want to do? And that's where Flores will have to be special this week. He's going to have his moments of, hey, we doubled Justin. We think this might be a moment. And then, hey, we're going to play defense here and maybe play areas because we think this is a moment where, hey, they might try to go to Hawkinson or Addison. But it's all working out, Mike. And I think when you have success, you win football games and all that starts to happen, you can take a few games to readjust your receptions and all that stuff like Jefferson did.
And obviously, Chris meant Aaron Glenn, not Brian Flores, but both defensive coordinators.
Yes, I meant both. Exactly right. Thank you.
Hands full with these offenses and what could be a track meet, a shootout, crazy-ass game to end the 2024 regular season. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.